Fear is a real huge enemy of humans. So I go into this mindset of, I know I can.
Serena Williams is the Grand Slam champion.
The biggest strength that you can have, belief in yourself. And if you're not your biggest cheerleader, God knows there's nobody else out there.
Most people think life is going to get easier. It never gets easier. What happens is you become someone that handles hard stuff better.
The greatest fulfillment in life comes from not from kind of like trying to superficially make yourself feel good about how good you are at something, because I think that crumbles pretty quickly.
I've had my shares of ups and downs. I've had many struggles. I've had blood clots in both my lungs at the same time, and I lived through tragedies and controversies, and people looked down on me, put me down because I didn't look like them. I look stronger. I've had people look past me because of the color of my skin. I've had people overlook me because I was a woman. I had critics say I will never win another Grand Slam when I was only at number 7, and now here I stand today with 21 Grand Slam titles, and I'm still going. And I cannot help but think of my favorite poet, Maya Angelou, and she has this poem called "And Still I Rise." So here it goes. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me with the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Just like moon and suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes and springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. From a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Into the daybreak that's wonderfully clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I rise. I am the dream and the hope of a slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
The biggest strength that you can have, belief in yourself. And if you're not your biggest cheerleader, God knows there's nobody else out there, because especially as young girls, and playing a sport, like I'm just trying to draw a parallel. Anytime you start doing something new, you're more often told you cannot do something than you can. But I got there, So that is the belief that you need to have, how to become the best version of yourself, how to get the best out of yourself. You have to keep believing in yourself. You have to believe in not just your ability, but you have to believe in the work that you've put in, the kind of background search you've done about things that you want to achieve. You have to believe in your team, and the team needs to believe in you.
I have to tell each and every one of you that it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, your age, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. And I always say, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And the reason that I always say that, because I didn't grow up with things being handed to me. I had to work hard, I had to dedicate myself, and I had to be determined, and I was. Even outside of sport, it could be education, it could be business, it could be anything. It requires discipline and hard work and determination, and most importantly, it requires self-belief, because like me, some people might not believe in you, but you have to believe in you, and sometimes you're going to be your own cheerleader, and you have to be your biggest and your best cheerleader.
There's been so many times in my career where my confidence has been low. I don't go into every tournament having the most confidence. In fact, I probably go into more events having lower confidence than more events having high. And I think that's normal. How do I cope with it? I just keep it to myself, and I use positive affirmations, and I try to believe in myself, and then I take things one stage at a time. In my sport, it's one match at a time, or one game at a time, sometimes even one point. And I just build till I start to feel more confident.
Once I made the Olympic team, I, for whatever reason, was able to visualize myself winning the gold medal. I think I just really trusted the work that I had put in. I think I just believed in myself.
Growing up, I grew up, I wasn't the richest, but I had a rich family in spirit and support. And, standing here with 19 championships is something I never thought would happen. I went on the courts with just a ball and a racket and a hope, and that's all I had. And it's inspiring for all you guys out there that
want to do something and want to be the best that you can be and want to do the best that you can do. You just never give up because you never know what can happen. You never know who you can inspire and who you can influence. For me, it's always to improve, and I've had some tough losses this year, but those losses, I think, were necessary, and they helped me to work on my game. It forced me to see that I need to get better at this, I need to get better at this, and now I've gotten better at it, so yeah. I'm just gonna train harder. I'm just gonna really focus for every match. Not that I wasn't focused for every match, but I'm really gonna really focus for every match and see how that goes. I don't have those types of goals of I want this number, I just have the goal of I want to play well at this tournament. I want to win this tournament, and then I want to win this tournament. And when I wake up one morning and I just absolutely do not want to go on the court or I have no motivation to go on the court, then that's when it'll be good for me.
The greatest fulfillment in life comes from not from kind of like trying to superficially make yourself feel good about how good you are at something, because I think that crumbles pretty quickly, particularly in cricket. Like, you can be good one game and then horrific the next, and there's not much difference between that. So yeah, I guess it's just not something that's ever interested me. At any given point in time, you are who you are for a reason, and you probably don't learn, or you're not open to learning the things that you learn after that point, save for the experiences that you've had at that moment. So who I was at 16 is really different to who I am now, but like, there's probably a reason why I've ended up here because of that. So yeah, I just like me to be me. But often if you just push through for a little bit longer, another 10 balls, another 20 balls, like at some point there's like a breakthrough moment, like an aha, and that changes everything, and then you find some rhythm and some flow and some fluency, and all of a sudden you feel a bit like back together again. And yeah, I guess it's just like pushing through that, no matter how many times you throw your bat or you swear or you get frustrated. I think there's always like, just push a little bit further and you'll find the outcome.
I just think it's the excitement and opportunity of every new day, and at no point do you ever feel like you've figured it out, as a player or as a person. I think there's so much opportunity to learn more about whether it's the way that you play and learning new skills, how to relate to your teammates and be a better member of the team and make the environment better for everyone and contribute to where we're trying to go. There's not that many consequences to it. It just gives you the capacity, I guess, to think about life, and it's really easy to wake up every day and turn up for a new adventure. If you've got superstitions like that because you're trying to recreate, a performance or play the same way you did last time, it almost kind of pins you into only playing to the same level that you've played in the past, and it doesn't actually allow the possibility to expand those things and be more creative, or find a new level of playing, or thinking differently, or just being more open to what's in front of you rather than trying to create something that's in the past.
So every day is a fresh start. I could decide, today I'm just going to go light and easy, but I'm just addicted to having the fear and turning this into power. It's like an addiction. I was 16 when my mother passed away. When my mum was sick, I knew that there's nothing much that I could do. I felt really helpless. All of that time I was confronted with so much emotions and so many thoughts. Or when I was running, I could just shut down and think of absolutely nothing. I was feeling empty, scared, and kind of afraid. And I just took that and turned it into something really powerful to actually move forward and train even harder. So I was being empowered by my own fears. That's why it's so important for me to actually plan a training that I know that will challenge me, and then I accomplish this challenge. It's easy to plan your workout based around things that you like to do and things that you're good at. I can only really focus on what am I scared of, what do I think I can't do, and what is going to challenge me. It's going to be a plan that's going to be so annoying, and I'm going to question myself so many times. Is this actually too hard? Can I even do this? I know exactly how my body's going to feel. I know exactly how heavy my legs are going to be, how the acid is going to feel, how my head is going to scream at me, please stop. Setting myself a massive challenge and then nailing that challenge gives you something very special, this little spark that I can definitely not get from anything else. Lifting and building up this body stability actually helps you for the whole movement of running. running, it's not only the legs that work, but it's literally your core, it's your arms, it's your shoulders, and everything has to be strong. Having these hard workout sessions is just part of my whole bigger picture. It's not like I train for one specific competition or goal. It's more like I train for life. I train in order to be the best version of myself. I want to give it my 100%. It's this challenge of knowing you're going to finish this program. And if it's the last thing that you're going to do, you're going to finish this.
How we all wait in life for things to get easier. Think in your own life, if you've waited for something to get easier. Oh, I just got to get through this and then it'll be easy. I just got to get through preseason and then it'll be okay. I've just got to get through my junior year of high school and then the classes are going to get easier. Or I've just got to get to my spring of my senior year of college and it's going to be easier. It's what we do. We wait for stuff to get easier. It will never get easier. What happens is you handle hard better. That's what happens. Most people think that it's going to get easier. Life is going to get easier. Basketball is going to get easier. School's going to get easier. It never gets easier. What happens is you become someone that handles hard stuff better. So that's a mental shift that has to occur in each of your brains. It has to. Because if you go around waiting for stuff to get easier in life, it's never going to happen. And then what happens? Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I don't know when is it going to be easy for me? Oh, it's easy for other people. It's not. It's hard. And the second we see you handling stuff, handling hard better, what are we going to do? We're going to make it harder. We're going to make it harder. Because we're preparing for you for when you leave here. Not just basketball and life. And if you think life, when you leave college, is going to be all of a sudden get easy because you graduated and you got a degree, it's not going to get easier. It's going to get harder. So make yourself a person that handles hard well. Not someone that's waiting for the easy. Because if you have a meaningful pursuit in life, it will never be easy. If you're trying to win a championship, if you're trying to have a family, ask your parents, do you think it was ever easy for them to raise kids? Any meaningful pursuit in life, if you want to be successful at it, it goes to the people that handle hard well. Those are the people that get to see. People that wait around for easy, you probably see them at the bus stop. They're waiting for the easy bus to come around. The easy bus never comes around. You've got to handle hard. Okay, so don't get discouraged through this time. If it's hard, don't get discouraged. It's supposed to be. And don't wait for it to be, I just got to get through the summer. And then it'll all of a sudden get easy in the fall. No, it won't. It won't. It won't get easy in the fall. So make yourself someone that handles hard well. And then whatever comes at you, you're going to be great. You're going to be great, okay?